What's up, everybody, and welcome once again to the Pull-Up Experience.
Yes.
We definitely have someone special for you guys tonight. This is A.N.T.I Social networking group, and this group is on their way to helping so many black businesses. They have everything from scaling your business, marketing, anything you need. I've actually been to one of their events, and I was very impressed about all the people and all the different entities that they know and that they have that can help you as a whole. A little bit of everything, even grants. They point you in the right direction. They give you the right information that you need for people who are just starting up, people who are trying to grow, and people who just you may just have just an idea of what you want to do. They have the vendors. They come with the vendors, the free events, all the free information. Just a good time and a lot of information so that you can get started on your business or scale or whatever you need to do. So without further ado, I want to introduce A.N.T.I Social networking group.
Come on.
Thank you.
I had to do it one time.
Thank you. I appreciate that. So my name is Carmella Menefee. I'm a 6-time serial entrepreneur and business coach. I'm the founder of A.N.T.I Social, African Americans Networking Towards Innovation, and I'm happy to be here.
One more thing, y'all, before I leave out. This is what I love about them. How I met them and found out about them is they actually come to your business.
Yeah.
They are serious about what they do. If you ever come into a situation where you don't have enough staffing or anything like that, they're coming to help you. They're literally coming, rolling up those sleeves and getting busy. That's real, y'all. Y'all, that's real. That's all.
Thank you. That's one of my favorite parts, honestly. I love helping our people be great.
No, that sucks. I mean, we met you at the dating game.
Yes.
Yes, y'all came, y'all pulled up at our event.
Ready to work.
Ready to work, and we appreciate y'all. And now we are here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So let's start from the beginning. Let's start from the very beginning of your journey. That's all. You know what I'm saying? When you're in high school, I want to create, you know what I'm saying, a group of entrepreneurs or work. You know what I'm saying? Where did it all start for you?
Well, actually, no. I started off, I was a chemical dependency counselor, and I did home care. Yeah, I did home care for probably about 12 years, and then I did chemical dependency for 2. And I had a bright idea. Well, let me tell the true story. I applied for a transfer at my job, not a promotion, but a transfer. And I had 2 white bosses, and I applied via email to ask for an interview for the transfer.
Yeah.
So when I did so, we met every morning at about 8:30 a.m. and we talked about whatever was going on in the company.
Yeah.
So I'm waiting for them to address the fact that I asked for this interview. They never replied to my email. They never said anything at the meeting, nor was I ever contacted to even say anything about my ability to take on the role, which I had already showed that I was more than capable of doing so. And I was going over and beyond my actual duty to show that.
Yeah.
So that taught me a lot. That taught me that I wasn't valued at the company, and it had nothing to do with what I was doing. You know, so I decided to take a chance on myself and go out into entrepreneurship. I had did home care for 12 years, like I stated, and I said I'm going to take this chance on myself.
Take it on.
I started in my vehicle. I literally started my business in my vehicle doing non-medical transportation. By myself. I was my first employee, and I did that by myself for maybe like 6 months. And then I started needing to hire people. My first year, I made $200,000. And then I started to look at what different qualities or strategies I put in place to be able to do that. And then I made a plan on how to do that again and again and again. So my second year, I made $3.5 million.
That's what's up. That's what's up for real. I need to talk up the show. Yeah, I like Mr. Everybody. So what part of Cleveland are you from?
I was raised in Wade Park.
Wade Park? Okay, shout out to Wade Park. Shout out to Wade Park. I like, yeah, rep your hood. Rep your hood, you know what I'm saying? So, no, and I think that's dope. And I think that's it. We all should applaud that because I think we all aspire to be entrepreneurs, but actually, it's different between being an entrepreneur that's trying and an entrepreneur that's actually thriving, right, actually doing, actually thriving what you're doing. So shout out to you. And then not only have you done it, now you can show others how to do it. So shout out to you for that. You know what I'm saying?
And it's really that part. Like, I really love that part. Like, she was stating, I go to other businesses, me, myself, as well as my other members, and help out. But that's literally my favorite part.
Yeah.
You know, being able to show them that I'm not just saying that I do this, and I'm not just saying I want you to be great, and I'm not just saying I'm about black businesses, but I'm showing them.
Right,
if you need help, I'm coming.
I like that. You say you about that life.
Yeah.
I like that. That's what's up. Okay. So let's get into it, because and once again, the kid, she gave you the greatest cosign of all time. You know what I'm saying? Let's go. I like to ask the why. You know what I'm saying? Because I know some people like to do it for the money. Some people like to do it do it for just to say they're doing it. But what is your why behind what you do?
So I would first like to say that A.N.T.I Social is a nonprofit, and A.N.T.I Social is a nonprofit that I primarily fund. You know, so the why is huge for me.
I'm sorry, because she don't know nonprofit means. So you gotta tell her what it means.
So I'm a 501c3 nonprofit, meaning that my services is for the community, and I use all the funds allocated towards the community.
That's what's up.
Yes.
Okay.
So my why would literally be because I feel that black people have lost trust in each other, and it's important to show each other that we can trust each other.
Oh, come on, can I hit the button? Come on, man, it's my time. Thank you. That deserves it. Thank you so much.
That we can trust each other.
I'm sorry. That carries on a little bit.
Don't worry, y'all. This will be the absolute last episode. Y'all see this, so I hope y'all enjoy it. But she did drop a bomb.
Yeah,
so
that we can trust each other, you know? And it shows, because I'm not asking for you to give something to me before I show up for you. I'm showing you that I believe in your craft, I believe in your vision, and I'll show you by dedicating resources and time to do so.
Yeah, no, that's what's up. That's like I said, we appreciate you coming out, you know what I'm saying, showing up, because it went from let's talk on internet. You actually showed up like, oh, she came through.
Yes.
All right, so no. So I appreciate that. So let me ask you this, because, how can I say this? We have seen time again people who have, you know, they've shown up, but they don't continue showing up. Let's say it like that. What keeps you motivated to keep showing up at times where you might not feel like showing up for others?
Yeah. So I would say, so I have a 6-month coaching program, you know, and like I could use last night, for instance. Last night I met with everybody in my coaching group, and to see the joy on their faces, to see how motivated they are and how excited they are to see that somebody believe in what they're doing, and how that shows and increase their numbers, their sales, their confidence in what they're doing. Like, that's everything to me. That's everything to me.
Okay. So let me ask you this. So I'll be an example. Let's say I'm starting out in my business. I just started a lawn care service or whatnot. On my first year, I just broke even. What would you say? What are some things you think I should do to help grow my business?
So we will first look at how did you make the sales that you did make, you know? And once we see what you did, we can use that as a strategy towards which else you need to do, but also the foundation. Maybe we need to add more things to what you're doing, or simply further your platform of what you're doing. So say, for instance, you had 20 people who bought into your lawn care service. What neighborhood were they from? How did you get them? What avenue did you use? Instagram? Did you do emails? You know, what did you use? And then doing that again and again, and looking at the numbers. Looking at the numbers is huge. Not just sitting by letting a year go past and then saying, well, this year I made such and such amount. You know, like I said, my first year I made $200,000. I didn't just say, oh, I did good, I made $200,000. I looked at those numbers. What did I do? How did I get those people? And then I made a plan and a strategy on how to get more people.
That's what's up. Because I know people heard 20,000. I'll be in Vegas somewhere right now. But I don't think people understand 20,000 plus overhead, plus, you know what I'm saying, materials, plus all that. You know what I'm saying? That's not what you mean by that, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
And that's just showing you your foundation. That's just showing you that you're able to make money, that you're able to be an entrepreneur. But you can be more than just an entrepreneur making $200,000 because you made $200,000. So what's next?
No, that's facts. That's facts. We'll talk afterwards. I'm trying to take the notch out of Age of Brand to another level.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay. So, talked about we talk about the past, talk about the present. You know what I'm saying? Let's talk about what you got coming up next and whatnot. Because shout out to you, by the way, because you know we pull up, we throw some dope events. You know what I'm saying? We really do. I'm not being biased, by the way. This is what y'all tell me in my ear. You know what I'm saying? But y'all also throw great events. Tell about the events you guys.
Thank you. So we do monthly lunch and learns to help the community. We have tax experts come on. We had a nonprofit one.
I need a tax person not afraid to go to jail.
Yeah, I have somebody for you. So we have different people in the community, minority individuals who are different professionals, and we have them dedicate time to help other entrepreneurs along the way. So we do that monthly, and then we have our network and chill events every third Friday, where we just have a good time, like networking together, being able to be comfortable in our own skin, not have to code switch, being able to be ourselves and still be great.
So I gotta have my pinky out when I'm at one of your events when I'm drinking.
Yes.
That's what's up. Okay, that's what's up. Because like I said, I'm not being biased. Just know we throw great events, but when y'all get a chance, check out A.N.T.I Social, y'all. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to y'all. Okay, so talk about events. Let's talk about what the future hold for A.N.T.I Social as a whole.
So, like I said, I do have the 6-month coaching and mentorship. So my hope is to help those people be able to dedicate services to more people. So a lot of our services that we do, we show up for each other, and then we help each other gain more sales, gain more of an audience to be able to take that further. So that's definitely a huge part of what we do. We want to go into the schools more. We have a program called Project Future, where we show children in public schools that entrepreneurship is attainable to them, that there's entrepreneurs that look like them, and not just small businesses, people on multi-million-dollar platforms. So that's big for us. We have the Last Call program, where we're helping people who have been in the criminal justice system that
you should have been talking stone. You just
right. That's impacted still, even after serving their time, and we help them become entrepreneurs. Then we have the Voice Campaign. So with the Voice Campaign, we're showing women, minority women, how to use their voice as an asset. And we're hosting events. We're going to speaking engagements. We're going on retreats and showing how to be our best selves.
So I like that. Where I sign up at. We'll have it in the show notes, by the way, so don't worry about that, y'all.
Oh, and the Lifeline program. So that's a program where we're literally coming to your place of business. We're helping if you're short of staff. We're helping whatever you need help with. I've ran to the grocery store. I've fried chicken in a bag at bars.
Okay.
Like whatever you need help doing to be great, to be successful, we'll literally come, donate time to help you do that. And all you have to do is donate that time once you get on your feet to another member.
Okay, I like that. Like, not saying I like the fact that as you contribute, you encourage others to contribute to each other. So that's dope. That's dope stuff right there.
Because they don't need work if we pay it for it.
Okay. I like that. So so we're about to get into our separate questions. You know what I'm saying? Me being the great journalist that I am. You know what I'm saying? Interviewer. You agree? Are you shaking your head? You agree? I just want to make sure I got on camera just in case. Just in case. No. Okay.
Brandon's pretty halfway. Today he halfway decent.
That's funny. But because I love what y'all doing, because it coincides with what we're doing. The whole reason why we created the podcast / what we call us, by the way. We're not just a podcast. We're a little bit more than that, right?
We're an entrepreneur elevation group. Feel free to join and be a part of our network.
Absolutely.
And if you can't join and be a part of it, the best way you can do that is continue to support. Thank you in advance.
She said so well. But the reason why we even created this was, once again, to be able to encourage each other, you know what I'm saying, and reverse the stigma of our city. You know what I'm saying? Our city has a terrible, terrible stigma of not supporting each other. What do you think needs to happen for us to turn that or to reverse that stigma around?
So I think a huge part of that is what I touched on before about learning how to trust each other again. Showing up as trustworthy people and then giving each other the opportunity to show ourselves that way.
Yeah.
So that's huge, period. Black Wall Street was literally built from an African American purchasing 40 acres of land and then only selling that land to black people. So being intentional is a huge part of how we elevate as well. You know, being intentional of how we allocate our resources. Shopping black.
Yeah.
Shopping black. You know, and showing up as professional individuals when our people come shop with us.
Oh, that's so. And I love that. Because, like I said this, I honestly do believe that we can, you know, change around. Because, like, as anyone who's been anywhere else in the United States, other cities that do this, Atlanta is one that everyone knows about. You know what I'm saying? You got New York, you have different places around the United States where it's happening. There's no reason why we can't do it here.
Right. We're doing it. We're doing it. I think that the movers and shakers like us, like we need to give ourselves credit about what we're doing and continue to do it, because that's going to help us stay motivated.
Absolutely.
When we give ourselves credit for what we're doing, collaborate, come together to help each other go further.
Absolutely.
And continue to doing it. Continue to be the one doing it.
No, that's a fact. Cause that's what. And y'all stay tuned because we got something coming up. The collaboration is continuing. You know what I'm saying? So stay tuned for that. With that being said, because I honestly believe, shout out David Shantz because he's the master at this. I love Social Proof. If anybody knows me, I listen to it every week. So David Shantz, come on the podcast, by the way. Come on through.
Bring Donnie.
Yeah, bring Donnie. Gotta bring Donnie. It's a tag team situation there. But I love one of the things I love what he says on his podcast. He literally says, I ask every guest where they see yourself in 5 years so they can look back at the episode and say, okay, you did what you said you're going to do. But of course, I ask everybody on our podcast what they want their legacy to be for themselves and then for their business. So what do you want yours to be?
So I absolutely want my legacy to be building up black millionaires. And I think that that's so big for me because I feel that when we look at black entrepreneurs, we have this focus of a small business. You know, that as soon as you go into business, you're a small business. And even for myself, when I made $3.5 million and it didn't click that I'm not a small business, you know? And it literally took yes. And even if you start off small, just not being in that space or putting yourself in that space that you only can be a small business. Like you have to continue to scale, whether you started off in your house and then you made a space in your house. And then you got a storefront. And then you got a bigger location. Like you have to recognize what you've done to scale and continue to do those things. So I want my legacy to be not only being a multimillionaire myself, but also creating a space where we can comfortably be ourselves and be millionaires.
I love that because that is a great place to be. I know that, you know what I'm saying, like we all strive to hit a target. Why not be a million?
Yes.
You know?
Yes.
So shout out to that. I like that, by the way. So when we look back, we're like, dang, she said that.
Yes. And I think a lot of times like we be caught up in this mindset, and it's really our mindset that's going to give us the capability of seeing ourselves that way and tapping into that status.
Yeah. No, that's. Are you preaching tonight? I hear you. All right, so you said some great things tonight, and I want someone who's watching this right now because you know, so we're working on getting these inside the schools. There's someone watching say, man, I want to do what she's doing, or I like what she's doing, how can I go about doing that? What are 3 things you want someone to take away from the interview tonight?
So I would definitely want someone to pour into their mindset. Read books, listen to audios, whatever you do to get out of your comfort zone, get out of your group or your 10 people that you usually be with, and go to different networking groups, go to different places that you normally wouldn't be in. Get out of your comfort zone so that you can advance. Also, join my coaching group.
There you go. Same plug. Go ahead and plug it in there.
Yes. Join my
there.
coaching group where we work on your mindset with Dr. Hutchins. We have someone work on your digital marketing. We have someone work on your sales. And then you also meet with me where I take you through mentoring and being your coach to scale your business.
That's good stuff. So that was one. You got 2 more for us?
I feel like that was 3.
That was like 3?
Was that not 3?
My bad.
Get out of your comfort.
No.
Okay, hold on.
You were flowing. You know what I'm saying? I thought that was all one, but I got you.
Yes, and come on, join A.N.T.I Social. You can follow us at A.N.T.I Social Networking Group on Instagram, and we also have a Facebook group at A.N.T.I Social. And A.N.T.I Social is literally African Americans networking towards innovation. So we're always moving, always growing, always scaling.
That's up. And by the way, we have all the show notes, guys. So you ain't go searching around. We'll have it, so you ain't gotta be like, oh, I ain't know. You know who's right there. We want to thank you for coming on, by the way, because this is episode 90, and like y'all already know, I'm gonna say it. We doing it.
Yeah.
If y'all ain't know.
Yeah.
And you can't tell me when me and Marquita sat down about a year and a half ago.
Not even a year.
Now, a year and a half ago, we will be here, seeing great people like you guys, just talking about the great things you guys are doing and inspiring other entrepreneurs to do the same thing. So we thank you guys for showing up every week. You know what I'm saying? Even when, you know what I'm saying, Marquita wasn't here and y'all had to be set up. Y'all had to set up for me. You know what I'm saying?
Appreciate your patience.
But we thank y'all once again. And y'all just stay tuned. We got great things coming in y'all way. You know what I'm saying? So
90 is a wrap.
90's a wrap. You know what I'm saying? And we thank you for coming out.
Yes, absolutely.
Tonight.
Thank you for giving me the space.
No. Like I said, it was a great time. Like I said, y'all stay tuned. We got something coming together in the future for y'all.
Yeah.
So, episode 90, y'all. Peace.